What time is it? It's coffee with the Yardbirds time. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Hey, you too. You bring the donuts? Welcome back to another edition of Coffee with the Yardbirds. Well, as you can see, we're down in the basement with wood. It's all about the wood come fall and winter. I'm in the process right now of bringing some wood in. We usually stock up on somewhere around 3 to 4 cord of wood in the basement here. So that's what you caught me in the middle of. And well, I'm going to take a break and do a little bit of these answering the questions. And well, you guys come up with a lot of questions. I don't think I'm going to get them all in this segment, but hey, we'll try. Let's start right off. Let me get this coffee out of my hands here. Right, dump it everywhere. Whoa. Dump it everywhere. Let's start right off with Joseph Russell. He asked, what's up with the basket that's hanging down in the coop? Well, I'll show you. If you come over here, we got some of the Yardbirds in here. Well, they're producing some cackleberries. And basically, what that basket is for well, I guess you guessed it, it's for collecting eggs. Sutton Daz asked, is there any benefit to painting the inside of the coop? That's a good question. The best answer I can give you, it's a lot easier to clean up a piece of wood or a sheet of wood when it's painted than it is not painted. Chicken poop has a tendency to stick to wood that's not treated a lot easier than it is if it's painted. So dust comes off a lot easier too. So the overall general cleaning of the coop is much easier with painted wood. Here's a great question, and everybody is asking this question, and I got all kinds of response in my comments. Little White House wants to know what's up with all the videos repeating themselves in the first few seconds of the video. Well, if somebody comes up with that answer, I'd love to know. For as far as I know, the only thing you can do is refresh. And I hope they get it fixed pretty soon, because it's very aggravating to sit there and have things repeat itself back and forth, and it's not very good on the creator side, because a lot of the people out there that don't know much about YouTube, they think it's your video. So anyways, I hope that answers the question, and hey, feel free to throw some answers to that question in there, guys. Let's see, well, Stella P asks, how long have I had chickens, and do I have favorites? Well, I've been raising chickens on and off all my life. And, well, do I have favorites? Yeah, I do. I hate to say it, but the original Yardbirds go back, oh, Big Mama, she's the black sex link. You'll see in some of the older videos. If you go back through some of the older videos and view some of the times where I was building the first coop, there'll be all kinds of names for chickens and whatnot. I've got Big Mama there, I've got Buffy the Egg Slayer, I've got the White Sisters, which is the Plymouth Rock Whites. So yeah, I got my favorites, but I try to spread the love around. Thanks for the question, Stella. Paul's Outdoors, he asks, do I have a wood shop? Well, technically no. Wherever the tools go, that's my wood shop. If it's down by the barn, or if it's out in the garage, or down here in the basement, generally in the garage though. I do have a bench there that I can do woodworking and whatnot away from the regular tools and stuff. So technically no, I don't have a workshop, but hey, I take the tools wherever I need them. Thanks for the question, Paul. And by the way, Paul is another maniac right here in Maine. So thanks again, Paul. Let's see what else we can come up with here. Alright, here's a good one here. Julie Silversmith. You remember Julie back a little while ago? She had the challenge for the hoops and the basketballs that I put on there. Well, I hope you went over and visited her channel and gave her a little bit of love over there, because we was trying to push her over 200, and I think she got there. So anyways, Let's see what she asks. She wants to know how many chickens I have and what breeds. Well, I got a total of 39 right now. Okay, let's go down through them and hopefully I don't miss anybody. We have 2 Orstolopes, black Orstolopes, 4 white Plymouth Rock hens, those are the white sisters. I have Buff Orpington, one of those, which is Buffy the Egg Slayer, you know her as that. I have, let's see here, 2 New Hampshire Reds. I have 1 black sex link, like I said before, that's Big Mama. And the rest are all pretty much red stars or the basic red sex links and whatnot. I have 29 of those, so that should add up to about 39 hens total. And about 26 of the red hens are from this year. I like to split the flock up a little bit, and I'll tell you why. Exactly what's going on right now. Half the flock is getting into a molting season, and they're losing feathers and whatnot and shutting down egg production a little bit. But I have hens that just started laying this year that won't molt, and they'll lay right straight through the winter. So it kind of breaks it up and you get plenty of eggs through the winter. So I hope that answers that question, Julie. Terry King asked, what's my favorite vegetable to grow? Well, we don't grow an awful lot of vegetables here, and the reason being is my daughter-in-law's father runs a fairly large farm here in the Reedfield area. And well, we get probably 90% of the vegetables from there. So we do grow a few oddball things here and there and whatnot, and I'm going to do a little bit of a raised garden come this spring, so we'll keep you updated on that. My favorite vegetable, Roma tomatoes, bar none. I like a nice solid meaty tomato. I'm not into those great big squishy varieties of tomatoes. I just don't like that. I like a nice firm flesh. So I hope that answers your question, Terry. Let's see, wow, here's one here that's going on right now. Annie Farmer. Well, she says her chickens are losing their feathers and they're looking pretty bad. Well, yeah, it's molting season. That's the best thing I can tell you, Annie. Some chickens lose them all at once and they look really bad. Others, you can hardly even tell they molt. The white sisters, for instance, I can hardly even tell they're molting. It seems like their feathers are coming in just as fast as they're going out. And others, like the bumblefoot hen, the black hen there, she is looking pretty raggedy right now. So the best thing I can do is, tell you, is keep the protein ups on them, give them plenty of protein snacks. It's the one time of the year that I say give them plenty of protein snacks, and don't be shy on that. One of my favorite things is cat food, believe it or not. Dried cat food. They scoff it right up, and it's great because you know, all those feathers are protein related, guys. It takes a lot of protein to make those feathers, and that's why your egg production goes way down, is because they're putting their protein in the feathers. So you want to keep your egg production up a little bit more, hey, get that protein to them. Let's see. Calvin's Corner. He wants to know how many eggs I get on an average. Well, if you want to average throughout the year, I would say 32 to 36. If you want to average right now, because of the molt and everything, 26 to 30, roughly right around there. So I hopefully that answers your question there, Calvin. All right, I hope that's some satisfied answers out there. And hey, keep those questions coming because we're going to run this each week. A little bit of coffee with the Yardbirds. Q&A. It seemed like it turned out pretty good, and we'll keep it on going. So keep those questions coming, and we'll try to keep the answers going. So anyways, hey, wherever you are in your neck of the woods, be it morning, noon, or night, have a good one. Take care now.